welcome to another video, and today we are doing another shoe review, the New Balance 880 V7s. I've really enjoyed these shoes. I had its predecessor, the 880 V6, and yeah, this one has improved a lot, and you know, New Balance just really does keep improving their shoes, and I am a big fan of them. Yeah guys, I've already done like at least 300 Ks on this shoe. I've had it for about a month now or something like that, so yeah, let's just go through the positives and the negatives first off, and how I like this shoe. So let's start, of course, with the positives, the Ginger Runner style. I'll start with the upper because it's incredibly better than the V6, which was its predecessor. It's so comfortable. It's this light mesh. I've worn it without any socks before, and it's still really comfortable. And yeah, I really do like this shoe's upper. And yeah, it's a really light, breathable material. That's the number one thing I really like about it. And it's got some small holes lining the upper, which just makes it even more breathable. But it's just a really comfortable upper. So that is the first thing I did want to say about this shoe. Let's get to the midsole, work our way down. This is a shoe that does take quite a while to wear in, and it was very sturdy when I first got it. Being a runner that came from a pair of Ultra, you know, zero drop shoes, this was a big difference. But yeah, I really liked it. I mean, you can, like, when you first hop in these shoes, you can really feel the dynamic support, the heel support. And it does kind of affect the way your foot lands on the ground. I think it's in a good way though. It does have some very good support, but after like about a few weeks of wearing this shoe, I couldn't feel it at all, and it just feels like a normal pair of shoes pretty much. It's been about a month of running, and the bottom is already starting to wear off a little bit, which isn't the best. But I can say that it's got plenty of grip for those slippery runs, for those wet runs. I've had no problems with the bottom catching rocks or anything like that. I mean, yeah, it's got a few small ones in there, but you know, you don't get that clicking that you get with like the Nike Free Runs or something, where you get rocks stuck in between the grooves of the shoe. It just gets really annoying. So yeah, like, I haven't had any problems with this shoe whatsoever, you know, injury wise or support wise or stability wise. It is a little bit on the heavier side for a jogger. You know, some runners like that, some runners don't. I prefer a decent, not heavy shoe, but just a kind of in the middle shoe that's about you know, 10 ounces or something around there. But yeah, I believe this is about 11 ounces or 10 and a half or something like that. So at 10 and a half ounces, you know, it feels pretty light for what it is. So I'll say that much, and I really didn't feel much difference coming from a 9 ounce shoe to this. So it did feel pretty light putting it on. But yeah guys, besides that, it's got a 10 mil heel to toe offset. So yeah, pretty much just a centimeter from the heel to the toe, and you know, you can't feel it that much. And if you're one of those runners that does like to land on their forefoot like myself, you know, it's not that hard to do so, and yeah, you really can't feel much of a difference. But at the same time, you know, when you're tired or something, if you want to land on that heel, there's plenty of support there. So that's a good thing that I really like about this shoe, and it's just got some really good dynamic support. I would say these would be New Balance's version of the Nike structures. They're very supportive, you know, in the heel, and a lot of New Balance's elite athletes do wear this shoe. Andy Butchart is an example. I'm a big fan of him, but yeah, he wears this shoe, and a lot of New Balance sponsored athletes wear this for just their basic easy mileage. And yeah, they wear this like throughout the week on their easy or long run mileage. So yeah guys, I'll start on the negatives about this shoe. Honestly, I do prefer a shoe with less than a 10 mil offset, so that is just my personal preference. But you know, all the elite runners, they're all wearing joggers with about a 10 mil offset, and that just seems to be the way shoes are going these days. So you know, there's nothing bad about it, and obviously you got the best runners in the world wearing 10 mil offset shoes, so you really can't complain too much. As I said before, the padding on the bottom is wearing out quite quickly. I've already worn out kind of like half of the bottom sole, and that's just from a month of running, so probably won't last too much longer, but I definitely think you could get out like a good 1,000 Ks in these shoes over a period of like 6 months or however long it takes you to do that. It does take a bit longer to wear in than most joggers or other joggers that I've had in the past. I would say about a week of solid running, so about 40 Ks to just properly wear them in and feel comfortable in them. I really can't say too many bad things about this shoe. It is a really solid shoe. I really like it. This is their professional running shoe for a reason, guys. It's a solid shoe. Yeah, if you purchase the last version of the shoe but don't really want to go back, I would rate a bit of a try. Myself personally, I was going to go for these ones or the 1080 V6 or V7, and yeah, I'm definitely happy that I went with these guys. So guys, my last dislike would just be that it is quite a narrow shoe. I know New Balance has some wider shoes, and most of them, their shoes are quite wide, but this one is a little bit narrower. It goes along kind of the Zante line, you know, it goes along their feet a bit more to a narrow kind of foot. This forefoot area is quite wide, and I do like that in a shoe. I do like a wide forefoot, and you don't get too much slipping around, which does happen in some shoes. So if you're thinking about getting one, I would definitely rate it about like a 7 or 8 out of 10. It's a solid shoe, but not much more from me for today, guys. So please like if you enjoyed, please subscribe for more running content out weekly, and I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one for another race vlog. I'll see you guys soon. And if you're wondering about that race vlog, I've got a 3K track race this Saturday. Should be good. I'm really keen for it. Hopefully I can break that 9:30 at least once this season, as my PB is like 9:12 for a 3K, so should be able to break it. But anyway, guys, I guess I'll see you on Saturday.
Radio rants have people thinking Charlie Sheen has got to be on drugs again.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. It's not available because if you try it once, you will die. Your face will melt off and your children will weep over your exploded body. Too much.